baby girl. You're my baby. You're my baby. Kissy, kissy. Kissy, kissy, beautiful girl. Who's my little kissy girl? What? Excuse me? Where's my kisses? Save all your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Bye-bye, birdie, don't cry. Hello, mummy's girl. Pretty girl. She says, you forgot the words of that song, didn't you, Mama T? I did. I always forget the words of the songs. I could have been a superstar if only I could remember the tune, the melody and the words. Yay! What do you think? What do you think, Charlie? It's a beautiful day. I'm hot. The dog's hot. There's the dog. The bird's smoochy. I caught her squatting on the bottom of her cage this morning, which means she's preparing to lay an egg. Yes, I know. You're feeling maternal again, Charlie. You're feeling maternal. But the thing is, Charlie, nobody explained to you about the birds and the bees. And that's partially my fault, because I'm not a very good mummy bird. Metaphor for life there. You should be very, very nice to the wild rainbow lorikeet boy birds that come to visit. Yes? One came to visit yesterday and flew down nearby and gave you, the look, the fluttering and the frottering. And what did you do? You ran away. You ran away from the boy birds. I know, there is a history. We're always running away from the boy birds because the boy birds and the boy humans aren't very nice to us usually. But for the purposes of making me a grandmother, Charlie, it would behoove you to, just stand very still and just pretend to like them. It's not even 2 minutes in the bird world. They literally hop on and hop off. Like my ex-husband. Oh, sorry, I had to go there. But, it's true. It's the inter-island ferry. Roll on, roll off. It's quicker than... I mean, it might even, for all you know, Charlie, be slightly pleasurable for about the brief moment in the space-time continuum. Look, there's a birdie flying there. They all want to make me a grandma, Charlie. But you're obstreperous and difficult and non-compliant. Yes, I know. It might be my fault that I made all my children that way. Obstreperous, difficult and non-compliant. Well, because we were put through too much shite, weren't we? So now we don't give any fucks out. No fucks are given. Oh, but Charlie, you're a bird and we can't anthropomorphise you. You could just be a nice little birdie and say, hello, little boy birds, I want to be a mummy. Because it's no good punching out blanks all the time. She says, listen, I'm new to this egg laying game. I've only been doing it since December. And I've only done a few. And I don't understand the concept really. The concept. I'm ovulating and I don't even know why. It's alright, Charlie. You just keep ovulating. You just keep doing what nature wants you to do. Alright, you'll figure it out. You'll fall in love with a real birdie one day. Probably fly away and I'll lose her. So that'd be the irony of that, wouldn't it? Yes, you'll fall in love with a real birdie one day. It'll be true love. And you'll be punching out nice little fertilised eggs. And you'll have a nice little clutch of baby birds. And you'll be a happy little mummy. She says, Mummy, you're psychedelic dreaming again. It's not going to happen. Alright, shh. We're living in a zombie apocalypse. All I can look forward to is the meagre hope that I might be a grandmother one day. Even if it's only grandmother to a birdie. She goes, Mummy, you're being pathetic again. Oh, that's a big cuddle. Look at this big cuddle. She's pressing herself right up against me. I could wear you as a necklace. Make a very nice necklace, Charlie. I could wear you all day long around my neck. She was a mask. Can you be a COVID mask? You get the COVID before me. You could breathe it in and then go. Yeah? She says, don't be silly, Mama T. Don't be silly. The humans have all gone a bit silly, haven't they? Indeed they have, Charlie. You get very smoochy when you're hormonal, Charlie. Very smoochy indeed. I remember those days when I used to get smoochy when I was hormonal. Yes. Sometimes. Shh. Don't tell anyone. I still get a little bit smoochy. Yes. I know. Don't tell anyone. They'll all want some. Shh. It's our secret superpower. We keep locked away. We keep it locked away, locked down, tamped down. We must control the passions, Charlie. We must control the lust and the passions. She says, why, Mama T? Because I'm old and I'm overblown. I'm done and I'm dusted. Yes? The Australian men can't cut the mustard. No, they can't. They cannot. They cannot. She says, can I tell you about the Australian birdies? I know, I can tell you about them. They're scared of you, Charlie. Do you know why they're scared of you? You smell of, well, you used to smell of cats, but the cats are all dead in Valhalla now. So now you smell of doggy and human, and they think, what is wrong with that birdie who can't fly and lay eggs that are fertilised? She's got no feathers. And she's very, very weird. I know. They think we're weird. You know what? We're happy little Vegemites, aren't we? Happy little Vegemites. Can you see yourself, Charlie, in the camera? Look who's there. Look who's there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Charlie. 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 What's your real name, Charlie? What is your real name? You know what it is? Oh, kissy. Oh, the kissy. Oh, the kissy kissy. Are you pulling out feathers? Are you being an arsehole, Charlie? Are you pulling out more feathers? You are. I'm waiting for my friend Lynn to arrive. I don't feel very well. Can you tell my blotchy face? Because I inhaled too much dust when I was grinding down the mosaic yesterday morning and the day before that. I'm a silly Mama T. I'm dying for my art. I should have worn my mask. We should have worn the masky. Yeah? Yes, we should have. As soon as I get some extra cash, I'm going to buy a respirator because I'm getting a bit worried about how much crap is in my lungs now. You know, a few weeks ago it was I got too much abalone shell in my lungs, and I tell you what, you get the tiniest bit of that in your lungs and you think you're going to die. That was not nice at all, and I only got a little bit. So learning these lessons the hard way because I'm a bit slow in the uptake. I'm just so stubborn, and I get caught up in my creativity, and forget that some things are actually bloody dangerous and toxic. Yes. Oh yes. Now listen, you with your little Australian temper. That wasn't nice going to bite me for what? Because I went like to cuddle you. You mad bird. See, she goes from the sublime to the ridiculous in -5 seconds. Who does she remind you of? That's why you wanted me for a mummy, isn't it? You recognised our spirit. Our mad, mad, mad warrior spirit. Pretty girl. You pretty girl. Behind me is my German princess in the toilet, and that used to be my mother's memorial chair. I even had a sign on it that had her name and her birth date and her death date, and I got rid of it and ground the sign down because I'm not memorialising that bitch anymore. Sounds terrible saying that about your own mother, isn't it? But you had to know. I mean, if you knew Gisela, you'd know exactly why that's funny, and why I am the way I am today. But yes, we have the memorial chair with the German Princess Zygo cactus that I thought was like nearly dead. And look, it's from near death, it has blossomed into full, beautiful pink potential. So that's just amazing. Isn't it amazing? I'm just delirious for joy. Yes. Anyway, that's enough from us now. I just wanted to show you my smoochy bird. She's a gorgeous little creature. Talk to you later. Have a great day.